Yes, yes, yes. I done told you weeks ago there was a storm coming. The first storm was Daniel Dubois handling Anthony Joshua wickedly. We've had some time to think and digest, and we have to give Daniel Dubois his full props. You heard what I said? We have to give Daniel Dubois his full props, his full credit for what he's done. I think that's that's lost on a lot of people. A lot of people have forgotten to do that. And this video is to do that. A lot of people bailed on Daniel Dubois. A lot of people, in fact, a lot of people weren't too hot on Daniel Dubois in the first place. And when he took a knee, when he got his orbital bones shattered by Joe Joyce, a lot of people wrote him off. They said, I didn't like him anyway. And now this proves he's no good, never has been good, and never will be good. That's what the people were saying. The Rafi understands the people felt that way, but was never tempted to join the chorus. Was never tempted to join the chorus. You see, when people make them sudden stops like that, that can cause accidents. That was totally unnecessary. But anyway, Rafi was never tempted to join that chorus because I had faith. I had faith that Daniel Dubois would come good. You see, in every life, in every life, and in every aspect of life, there will be trials and tribulations. It's not about the trials and the tribulations that you encounter, it's how you overcome them. Look at this. Look at this. It's how you overcome the trials and the tribulations. So Daniel Dubois, that was going to be the test. That was how he came back, was going to be the litmus test to all this shizzle. And yeah, took his time. Went over to Shane McGuigan's camp with his sister Caroline, at his father's behest. And then when the time came, the father, Stan the man Dubois, thought better of the Shane McGuigan arrangement and said, yeah, it's time for us to move on. Time for us to up sticks. Caroline Dubois didn't want to go. She said, nah, I'm staying. So they left her behind. They left Caroline behind and changed camps, moved elsewhere. Yeah, they went to Don Charles. Don Charles, the ex-manager, the ex-trainer of none other than Derek War Chisora. So they went with Derek War Chisora. When Derek War Chisora left, Don was still training. He even had, and he wasn't proud. He wasn't too proud. He had what did he have? He had fitness classes. He was training fitness classes in his gym. Anything to pay the rent. And I thought he was a smart move. Intelligent man, making intelligent moves. Next thing you know, this opportunity to train Daniel Dubois came about, and he, after some talking, he accepted. And they've been together, what, for 16 months now, a year and a quarter, and achieved so much. They beat Alexander Usyk in many people's eyes. Some people say it was low, I say it was good. They beat Alexander Usyk. They had some trouble before that with Lorena. I think Dubois got dropped 3 times, snapped his ACL, tore his ACL, but still came back to win the fight. Still came back to win the fight. And what happened? Then Al Turkey came on the scene, and after he fought Usyk, he then fought. Well, who was what's that cat's name? Big Belly Miller. Surprised a lot of people with that performance when he beat Big Belly Miller. Beat Big Belly Miller. And then what happened? What happened after that? Oh damn, what is this? Some kind of traffic jam around here? Beat Big Belly Miller and beat what's his name? Hergovic. I may have got the order of that wrong. But either way, Daniel Dubois did damage, mate. Daniel Dubois did damage it. Oh, what's this? Daniel Dubois did damage in the division and earned himself the IBF. What the hell is going on here? The IBF World Championship. And for that, he then got to face none other than, who's gonna let me through? Nobody gonna let me through? Nobody gonna let me through? What are you doing? Nobody gonna let me through? What are you doing? Okay, decent person eventually emerges. Thank you. And for that, he got the shot at Anthony Oluwafemi Olansi Joshua. And yeah, I had feeling that this could be a tough fight for both parties. I thought it would be a tough fight for both parties. I didn't see it being a one-way destruction for either party. But yet, ironically, that's exactly what happened. It was a one-sided destruction meted out at the hands of Dubois to the body, the head of Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, I believe, still bore psychological scars of past defeats, and those scars remain from the past, and I believe that Daniel Dubois is responsible, at least partially responsible, for the remnants of those scars that Anthony Joshua, those mental scars that Anthony Joshua harbors to this day. To this day! Sometimes he gets over it and he can put it behind him, and other times it's very, very present in his mind. In this fight, those scars were deep. Daniel Dubois walked into the ring at Wembley in front of 96,000+ people like a vintage Mike Tyson. Anthony Joshua walked to that ring like Elvis Presley in his Viva Las Vegas days. They were two totally different animals. Had they fought 2 years ago, I think Anthony Joshua may have won that fight. But this Anthony Joshua, this Daniel Dubois, under Don Charles, having come back from the hate he received after the Joe Joyce taking the knee situation. After coming back from that, weathered the storm, weathered the ridicule, weathered the hate. This Daniel Dubois, I think Anthony Joshua on his best day would struggle with this Daniel Dubois. And so the accolades must go. We must give Daniel Dubois his flowers, because he has thrilled us, he has entertained us, and he asked the question, were you not entertained? And I have to say, I was, Daniel. I was. Salute to Daniel Triple D Dynamite Dubois. Before I forget, I knew the writing was on the wall when Anthony Joshua at the weigh-ins asked people to pray for him. What kind of shizzle is that? Would Muhammad Ali have done that? No. Sonny Liston? No. Joe Louis? No. Where did that come from? That told me Anthony Joshua, his mind was all wrong for this. And come what may, he was going to get battered. But he took a bigger battering than even I had imagined. So, give Daniel Dubois his tribute. Hail Daniel Triple D Dubois. It's Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. It's a rain is coming down to wash all the iniquity away. Like, subscribe, comment, share. And I'm out.